Number 1, write odd or even. So 31 is odd, 42 is even, 90 is even, and 87 is odd. Number 2, write the fraction for the colored part of the shape. So the first shape is a circle and it's divided into fourth and 4 parts, and each part, and there is just one part shaded, so we have 1/4, which is quarter. The other photo is the rectangle divided into 3 parts. 2 parts are shaded from the 3, so we got 2/3 or 2/3. Number 3, what's the sum of 549 plus 328? We start by adding the units. So 9 plus 8 is 17. So I write 7 and carry over 1 in my mind. Then 4 plus 2 is 6. And we add the 1 at the carryover, so we got another 7. Then 5 plus 3 is 8. So it ends up with 877. Number 4. Use the picture graph. How many children like mango juice best? He got us a key that each smiley equals 2 children, and if you go to the mango, you'll find there are 2 complete faces and half face. So this means each face 2, so 2, 4, and 1 because it's half, so the total is 5. So there are 5 people or 5 children who like mango. Number 5. Name the solid and write the missing number. So the solid that we have, the shape, is called cuboid. How many vertices does it have? It has 8. How many edges does it have? It has 12. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And how many faces does it have? 6. Now, number 6. Write the following numbers in standard form. The numbers are written in letters and you're gonna write them in numbers. So 11 is 1 and 1. 70 means 7 and 0, so it's 70. 13, 1 and 3. 8, just 8. Okay. Now, number 7. A grocer had 750 cans of soft drinks. He sold 415 of them. How many cans are left? So basically we'll do a difference. It's a difference problem. So 750 minus 415. We try to subtract 5 from the 0. We can't do that. So we have to borrow 1 from the 5. So the 0 becomes 10. Then 10 minus 5 is 5. And that 5 on the 750 became 4. So 4 minus 1 is 3. Then 7 minus 4 is 3. So we end up with 335 cans are left. Number 8. Compare using bigger than, less than, or equal. So of course 146 is greater than 138. The second one is 599 is greater than 499. And 300 plus 60 plus 8, if we add all of them, we find we got 368, which is equal to the left hand side, which is 368 as well. So both of them are equal. Now go to number 1. Count the amount. Write the total. So how many have we got here? We got 100, and beside the 100 there is a 50, so 150 till now. Then we got 10 and 20, so extra 30. So in total we got till this moment 150 plus 10, 60 plus 2, 80, so 180. And at the end there are 2 pounds, so we got 182 pounds in total. Then they ask a question, can you buy the ball? If I get 182, which is more than 175, because the ball costs just 175. So yes, I can. Okay, not no, it's yes. Yes, I can buy the ball because I got enough money and I will get a change at the end. Number 2, write the number. Write the time. We have the small arrow points between 1 and 2, and the large arrow at 6. So this means it's half past 1 or 1:30. Then number 3, subtract 473 minus 228. 3 minus 8, we can't do that, so we have to borrow 1 from the 7, so the 7 becomes 6 and the 3 becomes 13. 13 minus 8 is 5, then 6 minus 2 is 4, and 4 minus 2 is 2, so in total we got 245. Number 4, follow the rule, extend the pattern. So they wrote you the pattern, the first number in the pattern, and then they put you the rule. We got the pattern start with 62, and the rule is plus 3. This means what? We are gonna add 3 each time. So 62 plus 3 is 65. 65 plus 3, 68. 68 plus 3, 71. 71 plus 3 is 74. 74 plus 3 is 77. And for the second pattern, it starts with 48, and we are gonna subtract 2. So 48 minus 2 is 46. 46 minus 2 is 44. 44 minus 2 is 42. Then 42 minus 2 is 40. Then 40 minus 2 is 38. Number 5, arrange from the smallest to the greatest. We got some numbers and we have to arrange them from the greatest to the smallest. Sorry, from the smallest to the greatest. So we got 345, 354, 298, and then 346. The smallest number is 298, so we're gonna write it in the beginning. Then we got 345, okay, not 395, 345. Then we got 346, and at the end we got 354. Okay, we go to number 6. Choose number of vertices of a cube. So what is the number of the vertices of a cube? The cube is all about squares, and it has like 6 squares, and they all end up in points, so there are 8 vertices for a cube. Number 7, round each number to the nearest 100. So 95, in order to near it to the nearest 100, we don't have any hundreds in the number, but the tens is 9. 9 is strong because it's among the strong numbers. We got the weak numbers are from 0 to 4, and the strong numbers from 5 to 9. So when we look at the 9, we find it strong. So when it's rounded to the nearest 100, it doesn't become 90, it becomes 100. Okay, then 261. Alright, we go and look at the 6, strong number, so 261 is rounded to 300. Then 739, oh, the 3 is a weak number, so the number will drop to 700. Okay, number 8, 238 hot dog sandwiches were sold. 415 burger sandwiches were sold. How many sandwiches were sold together? So of course it's basically an add up or a sum problem, because you want the total number, so you'll have to add the two numbers of sandwiches. So we got 415 plus 238. 5 plus 8 is 13, so I write 3 and carry over 1. 1 plus 3 is 4, and another 1 is 5. Then 4 plus 2 is 6. So the number becomes 653 sandwiches in total. Number 9, use the bar graph. How many more children choose football than volleyball? So what is the number of children that choose football? If we look, we find it shaded 6 rectangles, so we have 6 children love football. And how many love volleyball? We find there are 4 shaded parts, so we got 4. So 6 for the football and 4 for the volleyball. Now he's asking about how many more children. This means what? This is a difference problem, okay, a minus. We got the number of the people who love football and the number of the children who love volleyball. So 6 minus 4 is 2. So there are 2 extra children who love football than the volleyball. So it's 2. Number 10, color to show the fraction. 1 over 2 of the oranges are orange. We don't have to color with the exact color. But how many we have got in the picture? We got 2 oranges there. He said 1 of 2 is orange, so we will color 1 of them. Then he said 3 over 4 of the mangoes are green. How many are drawn? We have 4 mangoes are drawn. So we have to color 3 of them. Now complete. 700 plus 50 plus 4. This adds up to 754. Number 2. Not number 2, the second one. The second point. Number of sides of a triangle is? It's 3. And 2/3 equal what? It's 2 over 3. Then 19 minus a number equals 10. So we'll take away 9 and becomes 10. So 19 minus 9 equals 10. 515 in standard form means what? 500 is 5 and it should have double 0 beside it. But there is 15, so we remove the 2 zeros and we put 15. So it's 515, which is 15. Number 2, add to find the total. 23 plus 14 plus 39 plus 16. So what shall we do here? We start by adding all the units together. So 3 plus 4 is 7. And 7 plus 9 is 16. And 16 plus 6 is 22. So I put 2 and carry over 2. So I have 2 on my head now. Then 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. And I add the 2 in my head to the 7, so I get 7 plus 2 is 9, so it ends up to be 92. Number 3, choose the mass of the watermelon. So the mass of a watermelon is about 1 gram. It's so light. Can never be. 5 kilogram, it might be, no problem. 50 kilogram, I think it's too heavy. 100 kilogram, no, it's much bigger. So it's 5 kilogram is an appropriate weight or appropriate mass for the watermelon. Number 4, choose. 61 plus 28 is about. Here we don't have to get the exact number. We have to add the exact number and see what is near to it. 61 plus 28 equals what? 1 plus 8 is 9 and 6 plus 2 is 8. So it's 89. This 89 is close to which number of the 4 we got in the choice? It's close to the 90, not the 80. So the choice is 90. Number 5, draw the hour hand and the minute hand. They give you the clock and they want you to write the time, which is 6:45. How can we draw that? We go with the large arrow first from the center of the clock and it should point at 9. Then 6:45, this means the small arrow will be between 6 and 7. It hasn't reached 7 yet, but it has already passed the 6. So it will be in between, a little bit closer to the 7. Measure and write the length of the required sides. So you got your ruler and you measure the length. You find you get the rowstone is 3, then the vertical one is 4 centimeter, and the hypotenuse is 5 centimeter, the last one. Number 7, count the amount and write the total. We got 100 banknote, so there is 100, and how many 50s have we got? 1, 2, 3. So 100 plus 50 is 150. Another 50 is 200. And another 50 is 250. Oh, sorry, we got to count each 4 in the square. So we will count the 4 on the left. So 100 and plus the 50, so 150. And then 20, so 170 in total. Then another 1, so 171. The other 4 banknotes, we got 50 and 50, so this means 100. And extra 10, so 110. Then another 5, so 115. Number 8. Omar has 354 pounds. He gave his sister Maryam 160 pounds. How much money does he have left? So it's a subtraction problem. It's 354 minus 160. So 4 minus 0, yes, we can do that. It's 4. 5 minus 6, we cannot do that. So we have to borrow 1 from the 3. So the 3 becomes 2 and the 5 becomes 15. Now 15 minus 6 is what? Is 9, not 1. Okay, so 9. So we should have 4, then we have 9. Then 3, the 3 became 2. So 2 minus 1 is 1. Okay, so it should be 194. Okay, not 214, 194. Number 9. Complete each pattern. We got 13, 15, 17. So I have to get the rule first, and we should be, we check that it's applied for all the numbers. So 13, 15, how many did we add till we get the 15? We got 2. So we added 2, and 15 plus 2 is 17. So the rule here is plus 2. So 17 plus 2 is 19. 19 plus 2 is 21. 21 plus 2 is 23. Then we have to get the rule down. 89, 79, 69. So it's obvious that we are taking away 10 each time. So 89 minus 10 is 79. 79 minus 10 is 69. Then 69 minus 10, 59. Then minus 10, 49. Then minus 10, 39. Then 5, 10, 15. So it seems like we are adding 5 each time. So 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. Then 15 plus 5 is 20. 20 plus 5, 25. And 25 plus 5 is 30. So 20, 25, and 30. Now number 10, choose. The repeated addition equation of the opposite array is. The repeated addition, how many, okay, do we have rows of 4? How many rows do we have? We have 3 rows. How many in each row? We have 4 in each row. So we got 4 repeated 3 times. Or we got 3 columns repeated 4 times. So it's not 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. It's what? It's 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. This means we have columns of 3. How many columns of 3s do we have? We have 4 columns. Okay? So we have 4 columns and each column has 3. So the 3 is repeated 4 times, so it should be the last solution. Not 4 plus 4, it's 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Number 1. Complete. Number of vertices of trapezium is 4 from the property of the shape. The number of rows of the array 3 by 5 is what? We got 3 rows by 5 and we have 5 in each row. So we have 3 rows. So this is what they are asking about. And the value of the 7 in the number 678 is what? It's tens. It's in the 10th place. So the value is, the place value is tens, but the real value of it is 70. Not just tens, it's 70. 7 and 0. And now, something minus 19 equals 7. So this means the number I'm looking for is the biggest number. So how can I get it? I get it by the addition of the other 2 numbers. So the biggest number that we don't know is 19 plus 7, which is 9 plus 7 is 16, and 6 and carry over 1, so becomes 2. So the number is 26. So 26 minus 19 equals 7. Number 2. Dahlia baked a pizza and cut it into 3 equal pieces. Her brother ate one of them. What fraction of the pizza left? So we got 1 and we divided into 3 equal parts. He ate just one of the 3, so he got 1 out of 3. So 1 over 3. Number 3, add. We add 257 plus 81. So we start from the right with the units. 7 plus 1 is 8. Then 5 plus 8 is 13. So 3 and carry over 1. So 2 plus the carried over 1 becomes 3. So the number becomes 338. Now 139 plus 440. 9 plus 0 is 9. 3 plus 4 is 7. And 1 plus 4 is 5. We go to number 4. Name the solid and write the missing part. So the name of the solid is what? It's a cylinder. Okay. Now, how many vertices does it have? It doesn't have any vertex. So 0. How many edges does it have? It appears they are 2, but in reality it has also no edge because it's like a curve. So it should be 0 edges. And how many flat faces does it have? It has 2 flat faces, which are the base, the 2 circles. So they are the 2 flat faces. So we got 0 vertices, 0 edges, and 2 flat faces. Number 5. Subtract. 459 minus 226. So try to subtract 6 from the 9. So 9 minus 6, yes, we can do that. 9 minus 6 is 3. And 5 minus 2 is another 3. And 4 minus 2 is 2. So the number becomes 233. Now 308 minus 120. 8 minus 0, yes, we can do that. So 8 minus 0 is 8. 0 minus 2, we can't do that. So we have to borrow 1. So if we borrow 1, it becomes 10. So 10 minus 2 is 8. And the 3 becomes 2. And 2 minus 1 is 1. So the number becomes 188. Number 6. Use the bar graph. How many coins are saved on Monday? Let's go to the Monday and we count the colored parts. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this 5 is corresponding to each number on the vertical. There is something written on the left called the number of coins, and it has numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So the top of the Monday, if I go and draw a hypothetical line, it will cross the 10. So this means there are 10 coins that are saved on Monday. So we have 10 coins saved on Monday. Number 7. Arrange from the greatest to the smallest. We got 129, 291, 219, and 192. We want from the greatest. So which one is the greatest number? It's 291. And then what comes next? 219. Then 192, then 129. Now to number 8. Write the following numbers in words. So we got the first one is 80. How do we spell 80? E-I-G-H-T-Y. The second one beside it is 5. So 5 is F-I-V-E. Then 14, which is 1 and 4. So this, how is it written? It's F-O-U-R-T-E-E-N, not F-O, it's F-O-U. Then 60 is S-I-X-T-Y. Number 9. Write the time, then circle AM or PM. So we look at the clock, we find that there is the big arrow is at 3 and the small arrow is a little bit after 4. So this means what? This means it's already 15 minutes after the 4. So it should be 4:15, not 3:20, it's 4:15. And then they say that it's play basketball. So we have to choose between AM and PM. What does this mean? AM means in the dark night and PM is afternoon. So can we play basketball in the very deep night? No, we can't. So we cannot choose AM. But we can play in the afternoon. So we have to choose PM. Number 10. A fruit seller bought 67 kilograms of orange and 85 kilograms of apples. What is the weight in all? Now they are asking about the total weight. So we have to add the two weights that we got. So it's 67 plus 85. So 7 plus 5 is 12. 2 and carry over 1. 6 plus 8 is 14, and another one is 15. So we end up with 152 kilograms. Okay, thank you.